Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Trinadapi Sunichena Charariva Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Harinama Harinama Harinamaiva Kevalam Kalo Nastyeva 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 Gatiranyata. This is a monthly katha that I do here on the Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit of the tree of knowledge which we call Vedas. We are studying the second chapter of the first canto, which is entitled Divinity and Divine Service. Divinity refers to God. Divine service is the inherent privilege of the living entity. The question can be asked, why do we exist? Why were we so-called created? And the answer is, we were so-called created in order to love and serve God. That process, divine service, is known as Bhakti Yoga, linking with the Supreme by means of practical, loving service. Service is rendered to a person. And when service is rendered to a person, there is an exchange of qualities. And the devotee who accepts that I am the eternal servant of God exchanges a nice, loving service with God Himself. That is why we exist. But service has to be voluntary, because God is only interested in love. Nothing else attracts God. Nothing. There is nothing in the universe that attracts God other than love. Therefore, the original pure religion is known as love of God. And that is the teaching of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prema Pumartho Mahan. In Vedic philosophy, there are 4 arthas or Purusha arthas: religion, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation. These are the 4 goals of humanity. And there are various religions and religious processes by which these 4 things are achieved. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught that there is a Panchama Purushartha, a 5th goal, beyond even liberation. That 5th goal, beyond moksha, beyond liberation, is known as Krishna Prema, pure love of God. And that love of God is what makes Vrindavan, Vrindavan. Vrindavan is that realm where everyone, everything, every molecule is exchanging love of God. The Srimad Bhagavatam picks up where the Bhagavad Gita ends. Krishna's final instruction to Arjuna, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja ang tvang sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. Sometimes the representatives of the Christian faith ask me, we in our Christian movement, we have 10 commandments. What are your commandments? And my response is only one. Surrender to Krishna. Give up everything. Notice that Krishna says, Sarva dharman, all varieties of what you think you should or should not do should be rejected, and the simple act of surrendering to Krishna should be undertaken. And then Krishna says, and don't worry, don't hesitate, don't fear, ma shucha. Why? Ang twang sarva papebhyo. Nothing to worry about. I will take care of everything. So therefore, and also Krishna says, Mam ekam. That's another important concept. Krishna wants us to surrender to Him exclusively, solely. So, the next question that is asked, I agree, I surrender, I obey Krishna. Now what do I do? That is what Srimad Bhagavatam is teaching. The various expanded ways how to surrender to Krishna. Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita had to be spoken 45 minutes and an hour, because something was about to happen, namely a war. So Krishna in Bhagavad Gita just gives very summary, concise. And he also tells us how to surrender twice. Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evaishyasi satyam te pratijani priyosi me. How to surrender to Krishna? Always think. If you love someone, you're always thinking. Whether it be your husband or your child, you're always thinking of the beloved. That's the nature of love. You're always thinking of the beloved. So Krishna says, first of all, think of me. Then become my devotee. That is what Srimad Bhagavatam teaches. How to be Krishna's devotee. Then he says, bow down to me. When we come to the temple, we bow down to Krishna. What does that signify? It signifies we ring the bell, announcing ourselves, my Lord, I am here for service. So everything has a meaning. Yes, you want to ask a question? Me, nothing disturbs me, because I practice Lord Chaitanya's teaching. I must be more tolerant, more tolerant. So me personally, they can ring as loud as they like. If the pravachan is going on, lightly. But like I said, these things don't bother me. So Krishna says, bow down to me, offer your obeisances to me, and then worship me. Now, even worship of Krishna is very, very broad subject matter. I could give a week seminar on how to worship Krishna. But because of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, worship of Krishna has become easy, easy, easy. It can't be made any easier. Lord Chaitanya says, you want to worship Krishna? Doesn't matter, you're in the temple, outside of the temple, you can worship Krishna. All you have to do is chant Krishna's name. That is worship of Krishna in the age of Kali. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. If you have the facility, we do the arti, we do all the different, in some temples they do elaborate bathing of the deities every morning, elaborate shringar. Some temples, they offer 64 items of worship every day. Jagannath Puri, all they're doing all day long, cook, cook, cook. 56 offerings. ISKCON does 7 every day. Jagannath Puri, 56. The deity doors are only closed 3 hours a day. So there's lots of seva puja going on. But even you don't have facility, even you can't establish in your own home, it's okay. Here you can worship Krishna. Very simple process. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Give me 1 second.